Good morning, dear students. In today's class, we will be discussing about the assessment of growth and development. In the last class, we have already discussed about what is growth and what is development, factors influencing growth and development, principles of growth and development, etc. And also we added that the physical size increase is known as growth and the development capacity increase is the development. So comparatively, assessment of growth is easy and development is very difficult and it is very complex activity. So first we can see what is regarding assessment of growth. So assessment of growth can be easily done with the measurements like weight, weighing the child, length and height when the child is in a lying down position, especially a newborn or infant, we will be taking the length of the baby, and when the child stands, we will take the height of the baby. Head circumference, chest circumference, mid-arm circumference, eruption of teeth, and osseous growth. So these are some of the domains through which we will assess the growth of the child or the individual. So weighing the baby, length and height we can take in terms of inches or centimeters. Head circumference and chest circumference we will make the measurements with inch tape surrounding the around the head and around the chest in inches or centimeters. Mid-arm circumference we will be taking the measurement of mid-arm. Eruption of teeth by counting the number of teeth according to the age of the child. Osseous growth also can be taken to assess the growth of the individual. Next is assessment of development. Already we have discussed that it is the functional maturation. So normal development is complex process and has multitude phases. When we are talking about development, it has different aspects. The functional maturation happens in different manners. So, to make it easy to understand and assess the development, we are making under different domains. So, some domains we are dividing and we will be making the assessment in different domains of the individuals. So, the first domain is the gross motor development. So, gross motor development in the term itself, it's very clear. That is a full body movement is happening. So the acquisition of increasing mobility and independent locomotion. So that is known as the gross motor development. Acquisition of increasing mobility and independent locomotion. The second one is fine motor skill development. So here as the neural tract matures, reflexes disappear and are replaced by purposeful activities. For example, when the child is born, child is with very closed palm, that is with a palmar grasp, that is the name of that reflex. And slowly the child opens, takes objects, grasps objects, then the transfers the object from one hand to another and pick up the objects from the floor, starts scribbling with pen or pencil, starts writing down, and the painting is done, drawing is done. So this is the replacement of the reflex palmar grasp into purposeful activities. So this is happening when the child's neural tract is maturing. So the functional maturation is happening in the fine motor activities. So this is known as the fine motor development. Gross motor development, that is the first domain. The second domain is fine motor skill development. Third one is personal and social development. So this is a very big domain. Personality, the social interactions, the mental abilities of the individual, everything comes in personal and social development. So this is a very big domain. And another one is language domain and the last one is vision and hearing. So these are the development of the individual. We are dividing into different domains and we will be trying to assess the development through assessment of these all domains. Hope you understood. So already we have seen that personal and social development. So this is a very big domain and we have to have a proper investigation of these two domains for getting a proper idea regarding the development of the individual. So we have to discuss about development of personality and mental function. So there are certain theories which explains the personality development and the mental function of the individual, and there are different stages of development. We have to understand that particular theories of development and the stages of development, so we can have a look on the personality and mental function theories which explains these. So the theoretical foundations of personality development, there are mainly two theories which explains the personality development of the individual. They are psychosexual development theory by Sigmund Freud, and the second is psychosocial development theory by Erik Erikson. So these are the two theories which explains the personality development of the individual. So by assessing this personality development theory of psychosexual and psychosocial development, we can have an idea on the individual's personality. The next is theoretical foundations of mental development. So there are three theories and language development will be assessed for the mental abilities of the individual. The first one is cognitive development, that is explained by Jean Piaget. Moral developmental theory by Kohlberg. Spiritual development theory by Fowler. So these are the three theories which explains the mental functioning of the individual, and we have to assess the language development also. So these are the 5 theories we have to study. The psychosexual development, psychosocial development which explains the personality of the individual, and the mental abilities are explained with the cognitive development, moral development and the spiritual development. So in the further videos we will be discussing about each theory in detail. So thank you. We'll continue in the next video.